Hello, I'm Logan Shea, a student at John Carroll University, and today I will be talking about business etiquette. Business etiquette is the best way to stand out from the crowd and make a good impression. Whether you are giving an interview, going to an interview, giving a presentation, or doing practically anything business related, it is expected that you follow proper business etiquette rules and show you know how to conduct good business. I'm sure everyone past the age of 14 has had to give a presentation in which they needed to seem professional. This may be frightening to do, but by knowing good etiquette rules, this task can become less daunting and nerve-wracking. After watching this presentation, hopefully your mind could be more at ease and the scary intimidations of a presentation will simmer. The first and most easily impactful aspect of business etiquette is how you dress. It is important to wear an outfit that fits you right, doesn't have any loose threads, and is clean. The reason you are giving the presentation and who you are giving the presentation to measures how professional you have to look. If a presentation is to your classmates, it can be more casual, such as jeans or khakis, with either a no-button or button shirt. But if the presentation is to a group of colleagues or to those in upper management, your attire must be either khakis or dress pants and a button-down shirt with a collar. A good rule to follow is dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And this is a good rule of thumb as to what the standard is. The next important factor to business etiquette is arriving on time. To some, timeliness is not of importance, but to many others, it is everything and very important. Being on time shows your preparedness and attitude towards whatever you have planned. Be early enough to settle all the materials you may need and be ready for the presentation to begin. This will show that you care for your work and other people's work, and in the end shows respect. Another key way to show good etiquette is speak kindly to and of others. This is common courtesy. It is important to get used to saying please and thank you. This shows you care for those around you and acknowledge that they are important. Avoid discussing politics or religion or religious matter, for these topics are touchy and can rub people the wrong way. Try to find topics that are non-controversial so that the conversation can be easy and light. Gossiping and eavesdropping are bad habits to get into because they lead to nothing good and can very easily cause corruption from within the workplace. Eating food in the workplace is another important factor in your business etiquette. There are respectful ways to eat food, and there are designated times to do so. Know when the proper time to eat is and be aware of your surroundings or anyone you may be distracting. Nobody wants to hear loud chops of food while they are working, so always know who is around. Gum is a food that may seem more respectful to chew throughout the day, but can still be distracting. Never chew gum while giving a presentation or when talking to someone of high importance. It is disrespectful and honestly gross sometimes. Always know when you are consuming something, who it could be affecting, and how it can make you look. A good way to show that you know how to conduct good business is stay busy with work material. Coworkers lose trust in you if they know you are off topic and careless for the work that needs to get done. Stay busy with important things, and you will never fall behind or seem unprepared. A job is paying you to do work for them, and not surf the web, play internet games, or go on your phone. By going to work, you should be giving all your time and effort and skills to the business so that your loyalty never goes unnoticed and your hard work gets to shine. Listening in the business world is just as important as having others listen to you. Being an attentive listener shows your interest in the speaker and gives clues to them that you are paying attention and retaining the information they are giving. Keeping good eye contact, maintaining a strong posture, and asking questions when necessary shows you are a good listener. Listening to others can help you come up with good ideas of your own or make your prior ideas even stronger. When you are being the listener in any situation, always try to look inwards as to what the speaker is seeing from you. If you seem to be slouched, unattentive, or lazy in your listening skills, the speaker will know that you are uninterested and will think poorly about how you may think of them. Treat others how you want to be treated and listen to others as if they were listening to you. Business etiquette also has to do with body language. How you portray yourself and your actions is important. Know how to give a proper handshake and when to greet and introduce yourself to others. Know the best way to embrace somebody. To many, a handshake will suffice, but to some, a hug or even just a wave is more respectful. Body language also ties in to minding your mouth and knowing when and how to speak. Using vulgar language is never a good thing to do in the workplace, for it turns people away and makes you seem unprofessional. Never interrupt others, for that shows that you will think that what you have to say is more important than what they have to say. Showing that you are a good, active listener goes farther than shouting out whatever you have to say about others. Know what you have to say and when it is your time to speak. Know that you are in a diverse environment in the workplace and that you have to be mindful to talk respectfully and try to never lean towards someone's bad side due to something you accidentally said. Unless you are on a very personal level with that person, you should always be aware of what you say and how you say it. If you are attending a group meeting, do not bring your phone. Having a phone ring or even buzz during a presentation is very unprofessional and helps the group lose track with the speaker. A simple distraction as a phone ringing can lose people's interest and cause their mind to veer off the topic at hand. To show that the meeting is more important than whatever is on your phone, a good rule of thumb would be to just not bring it in at all and to avoid that embarrassing and unprofessional moment of having your phone go off during a meeting. Another important tip for business etiquette is acknowledging others. It is always good to let someone know that your time with them is important to you and that you want to hear what they have to say. If someone is approaching you during a conversation, it is all right to signal to them to wait until you are finished. However, you should always let others know that you want to hear what they have to say to show respect to them and show your interest in a meaningful interaction with them. Business is not an excuse to ignore somebody. One rule of business etiquette in the workplace is to not walk into someone's office unannounced. You should always expect that someone is hard at work and doing something important for the business when they are in their office, so to interrupt them would be rude and very unprofessional. Always let someone know when you want to meet with them so that they can schedule the best time to meet with you and not intersect with any important business matters they may have planned. An office is someone's own space, so always make sure that they are aware that you are coming so that there is no confusion at the beginning of the encounter. Business etiquette also covers topics such as communicating during meetings. Don't ever try to overrun meetings with the things you have to say. Let others get their ideas out so that they are respected and you don't show personal superiority in your ideas compared to others. Hold questions to a minimum. Questions are important for clarity in the workplace and should be asked by many so less confusion is run into. However, if a meeting is continually stopped or goes on too long because of all the questions you may have, then there is a problem. You should come to the meeting with several important questions you may have, and you can ask some along the way, but always be aware of how much you are putting in of your ideas and if they are overtaking the meeting as a whole. So, by learning all these rules and tips and practicing them in your place of work, you can show your business etiquette more easily and with less effort. This will allow you to worry more about the content of your work rather than the simple things surrounding it. Be thoughtful of how you dress, arriving on time, speaking kindly, your body language to others, acknowledging others, and being respectful. By doing all of these things, you can conduct proper business and not have to worry about what some people may think of you based on how you act in the workplace. Keep things in mind that every time you walk into work, it is your workplace and you want to help it work more smoothly, and you also always want to project yourself as your best self. Always know that someone is watching you or judging you, so you should always be aware of how you act and what you say, for that person could be the key to you moving up the ladder and getting to where you want to be as a businessman or woman.